What's going on YouTube? JT Born here, and welcome back to another edition of my Godzilla comic book reviews. And in this video, we're talking about Godzilla Skate or Die, issue number 4. This one is written, drawn by Louis Joyce, letterer Russ Wooten, color by Diotrora, Jake Williams, Nathan Whittick, and this is the continuing adventures of the skateboarding kids from Australia trying to get to their little coin toss skate park in the middle of a giant monster attack. Not exactly the smartest thing. I get there's some sentimental value with places like that. I mean, there's places I grew up with. Man, I really like that place. But if a giant monster started attacking there, I probably won't want to get in the middle of it because there's really nothing I can do unless I have a giant super weapon or something to kind of use against them, or if I can control something else. So I don't know what exactly their plan was when they were going to get there. And then, of course, bad things starts to happen, and they end up like in some secret underground facility with the government building like giant mechs, and they want to use this like star thing that fell from the sky that's like a power source, and they want to try and utilize it for their mechs, but they still can't quite figure it out. So they built all these mechs, and they need a power source to power them to fight the various kaiju that seem to be rising up. So plot's kind of similar to Godzilla vs. Kong, where Apex had to go into like send a team into Hollow Earth using Kong to retrieve this power source to fight Godzilla and power up Mechagodzilla and all that other crazy wacky shenanigans. So, but meanwhile, Godzilla and Varan are fighting, and it looks really cool. Like, there's some beautiful looking artworks sprinkled in throughout this issue. I also find it funny that like even at the secret underground base, these kids are still on their skateboards. We can't catch them, sir. Why is that? They're on their skateboards. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, like I said, the action is quite good. They do find this power source. One of the kids decides, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit this thing. Also, we get a cool cameo from different monsters about how these pulses could awaken every kaiju on the planet. So there's a concern with that. So right here, we get to see drawn in the style. I mean, you can see Ebra, you can see Ghidorah, Hedorah, Baragon, Kumonga, Rodan, Mothra, Biollante, King Caesar, and of course Megalon sprinkled in there, unless I'm kind of missing somebody else, but I think I got everyone. One of the kids decides to hit this thing with his skateboard because everything has to go back to skateboarding. Then he gets blown backwards, and he's seemingly kind of dead. Also, this issue has an excuse to have what looks like Godzilla going down like a half pipe skateboard right there. I mean, look at that in the bottom left corner right there. That is Godzilla on this thing. But then there's also these kind of crazy images in the background. It looks like aliens and all that. I'm not exactly sure what's really going on with this ending. Like, there's some alien stuff, mind control, or because like Varan seemingly kind of takes down Godzilla by the end of the issue, and one of the kids is seemingly like done. Like I said, I'm very confused by what's happening with the ending of this thing. Like, even with the artwork looking good, I'm really uncertain of what's happening. So I'm sure we'll figure out in the next issue. But the ending, like the way it's kind of like drawn and all that, and just the chain of events, I'm just left confused as to what exactly just happened. So I'm still waiting for the clarification on that. But this is the first of the 4 issues where I'm really not sure what's kind of happening at the end of it. And I've looked over it several times now at this point, and even right now, all I just know is one kid is unconscious, Godzilla is knocked down, and that little shooting star energy meteorite thing, whatever it is, that fell from the sky is now like out in the open, kind of made its way back up through whatever. So yeah, that's the issue. Only one more left, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing concludes. So, big highlight for you once again is the art and the action. This comic book does have the excuse to make it look like Godzilla is on a skateboard, so that's always kind of fun. The way the different like bits of art kind of mingle in together, I thought that was kind of cool and interesting. And yeah, so there's some good stuff in here. Still the storyline with the kids going to the little skate park. Like, even now, I'm like, yeah, these kids are really dumb. But they did discover there's more sinister stuff at play here. And, you know, kids are going to be kids. They do dumb things, but it's still in the middle of the giant monster attack, just really, really dumb. But who knows? Ultimately, they might save the day with their recklessness. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait to see what happens with the next issue. So, and plus, like I said, Godzilla and Varan don't really fight really all that much. Whether it's the movies, I don't think they ever fought in a movie at all, and not really so much in the comic book. So it's cool to see them battle, unless, like I said, you're playing like Godzilla Unleashed or Save the Earth or Destroy All Monsters Melee. You're not really going to see Godzilla and Varan fight all that much. So it was cool to see them. Or actually, was Varan even in all those? I think he's in Unleashed, but I don't remember him in Save the Earth. So, was he? I don't know. I gotta think back to it. Somebody in the comments, remind me. Or maybe I'll just look it up after the video. But, yeah, so, but it's good. It's cool to see Varan get some showcasing and love a little bit in this series. So, I like that aspect. Because I always liked Varan. He just didn't really get much showcasing like he deserved. So, even in Destroy All Monsters, he kind of shows up And he's off like taking a nap the whole time. Like, yeah, y'all just kind of do that stuff. So I want to see Varan make a comeback. Let's give Varan some more love. So yeah. But anyways, I've rambled on long enough. What did you think of the issue? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff. And I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. I think I got one more DC comic book left from last week to get out this week, and then the cycle starts all over again. So there was a lot last week, so it's been keeping me rather busy. All right, well, that's all I have to say. Take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.